Ladies and gentlemen, what's up?
Snap.
Your boys are back.
Oh, we here.
We're back, episode 20.
Yes.
Big 20. First, we appreciate the love for the
absolutely.
episode 18 with the interview, and then, just with the views. Shout out to y'all. But formally, it's your boys. We're back. No credentials. Your favorite sports podcast. It's your boy AD in the building.
She got DC checking in.
It's your boy Mike, man, and we back with another rendition
Yes,
on this wonderful
sir.
Wednesday evening.
Yes, yo,
Beautiful Wednesday.
We got a couple topics to talk about tonight.
It's getting spicy.
We got Brooklyn. We got drama in Brooklyn. We got
Drama.
drama in Brooklyn.
Drama.
We got these trades going on and these extensions, man. So, of course, I'm sure everybody knows. Let's dive into it first. The drama in Brooklyn. We'll give you some backstory, and we'll fill it in now. Weeks ago, there were some issues with Kyrie getting an extension in Brooklyn because of the whole injuries and his stance on the pandemic and the vaccination. And then as well, we had now recently, Kyrie picked up his option.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, of course, maybe I think a week and a half ago, KD announced that he wanted to be traded from the Nets.
Tough.
Which is just mind-boggling because he signed an extension last year.
Right.
So, fellas, I'm going to ask y'all and ask you, the people. Is it a smart decision for KD to leave the Nets?
No, because where you going? Where are you going? Come on. The West is stacked. Smart move. Stay in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with the Nets because that's your best chance of success.
Right.
And then on top of that, what was his teams that he picked? Please. Yeah, listen.
He the two number one seeds.
Oh.
One from this year, one from last year. The Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat.
My point. My case in point. All right. So first time he tested free agency, right? Where did he go?
Golden State.
Golden State. And Golden State was what?
Number one seed.
Number one seed, right? And who was on Golden State? We all know.
The chef.
Light-skinned brothers.
The chef.
Chef Curry
And then
with
you
the
got
shot.
the dark-skinned man, right? And Draymond.
Right.
Okay. And how many chips he won?
As of
Dose.
currently right now,
Dose.
by
Two.
that time,
Two,
he won
okay.
championships.
Back-to-back finals MVP.
All right. So he won that, right?
Mhm.
Would you say that's the easy route? I would say that's easy.
Most def.
Yeah.
I mean, a calm 30 points, that's easy because you got who? You can rely on who? Steph.
Clay
and Clay.
Dre. And then you
All
can't
right.
forget about the support.
I want to quote that man. Who'd you say earlier? Damian Lillard. And what he say? KD, stop running from the smoke, brother. All right, this is your second time.
Can't duck the grind.
You're running from the smoke, man, and I don't like that. All right, we always, for the past, we could give it take, 10 years, we've been getting a comparison between KD and LeBron. Oh, KD this, he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Bro, I don't want to hear no more comparisons, bro. No more. Because Bron is that man, he's that GOAT. When we talk about Bron, he's going to backpack that team. I know for sure, for certain, that LeBron's going to do that. KD, I don't trust that man. Not whatsoever. All right, you are requesting a trade. Like I said, where are you going, bro? This is your best chance. Let's go over the roster. You got the roster? Pull it up. Let's pull up the
Rosters in
roster.
chat.
And let's compare. Because, all right, you're trying to go to the top two teams. That's not going to work between the Heat and the
Phoenix.
Suns. It's not going to work.
All right.
Even if we can go through all the pieces and the trades examples, regardless of the fact, you still got to work, bro. You can't miss the smoke. Come on, KD. I'm hype on KD, and I love KD because he has an arsenal, a bag, a style that we haven't seen in a while.
At
But
all.
bro, like Mike said over air earlier, your Eagles seem like it's hurt.
Definitely was hurt by that sweep at the hands of Boston, and that defense kind of dissected him and Kyrie. That one-on-one style got picked apart. I'm with you, bro. I think he wanted this team. He got Kenny Atkinson fired, got Steve Nash as the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Went all in for James Harden. That didn't work. Doubled down, got Ben Simmons. Dipped into the luxury tax to get Patty Mills. I mean, it's clear by night and day the organization has done its part to get him what he wanted. Had there been a global pandemic in the midst of, Kyrie Irving, who knows, maybe their status of this year, maybe he plays more games. But overall, I'm with you, bro. I think if you're a real superstar and you want to be a transcendent talent in this league, you win regardless of what's going on outside.
And you brought up a good question. Sorry, pardon me. if they didn't get swept, would it be a different story? I think so too.
I believe so as well. Because at least you could look at that team and say, you know what, we had a chance. But to get swept, like Jokic said against the Warriors,
I
like
just didn't want to get swept.
we had to get one. And
Crazy.
I'm looking at KD
Crazy.
and Kyrie like, where was that mentality at? Because I know Kyrie had a phenomenal game one, 39
That's
points.
a terrible mentality, to be honest with you. It's terrible, but
It's blasphemous to me, man. To request out and then request for the top, seeds right now in basketball. You are KD, you can get away with it, but to DC's point, like, we want you to be the man. We want you to take over the culture and lead a team to the promised land. You joined a team that had good culture, winning culture previously. You come here off a torn Achilles. You only play 20 games your first year. Fine. You lose in the bubble. That's cool. But then the next year, when you and a healthy Kyrie, you guys go to Milwaukee against Milwaukee.
fall short.
Almost make it to the conference finals. Do give you credit.
Which I think that's not a failure.
It's not a failure.
That's success. It's a success.
Not a failure. We spoke about Kyrie last week. He played, about 26 games all year. You make the play-in and you get swept. I just think you can't duck the smoke. Can't duck the smoke. At the end of the day, you're arguably top 5 right now in the game.
And you're supposed to be that man.
Yeah. Every little kid is looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? You've crafted a play style that, like DC said, we've never seen before. Now it just comes down to, when you look into the mirror, do you have that grittiness? Are you ready and prepared for the moment? And
Right.
I feel like he's kind of squandering a bit. I don't want to compare legacies or anything, but you guys mentioned like LeBron, Kawhi off
Bro, at the
air.
end of the day, everybody's going to compare legacies.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
This is a L, bro.
Absolutely.
Regardless of what the outcome is, you know what I'm saying. People don't request trades in the off season. We look at Harden and AD. Although times were tough, they still played a couple games with the team, and they weren't coming off a team that just lost in the playoffs. They were coming off teams that had no talent. But this team has talent. We just look at the roster. You have a Ben Simmons. You have Kyrie Irving. Cam Thomas is a good young player. Seth Curry is a sharp shooter.
You got Joe Harris.
You just added
coming back.
TJ Warren. You know what I mean? So this team could play. I just think, to DC's point, he wants the
Easy route.
first class. First class.
You want the easy route.
Just stop being nice. He wants to be carried.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
As much as we talk about how the Warriors needed him, he needed them as well. I don't think he would have never been in those positions without all those guys there,
Right.
and Steph drawing all that attention. But to draw back to the original question, I do believe it's not a smart decision to leave Brooklyn.
It's not.
Like you just said, you listed the roster, so potentially we have a starting lineup of Kyrie Irving. Depending at the 2, you could put Seth Curry there, Joe Harris, or
Right.
maybe even Cam Thomas.
And I like those.
Yeah.
Royce
That's
O'Neal
great.
is also a good
Royce,
3
you
and
can also
D.
go throwing Royce
Those
on
are
there for
great
defense.
choices, bro. Those are
So
not.
let's say, I think all around smart. I'm going to say Kyrie, might sound crazy, Royce, KD, Ben, and then you throw Nick at the 5. So now you have a long, tall team. And then,
Pretty good defensively.
then you got Joe Harris, Cam Thomas,
Patty Mills.
and then potentially some other guys.
TJ Warren.
TJ Warren, and other guys that they'll fill out the roster for. But,
And then think about matchups too. Matchups against Celtics,
right.
Milwaukee.
So you come out with that good size. You
Bulls.
can throw multiple bodies at the wing positions. And my thing is this, ladies and gentlemen, all right, no matter if you sign a contract, your lawyer, your agent, whoever, y'all went over that contract.
Yep.
You said you fulfill your side of it, and granted, you're gonna get rewarded if you fulfill your part.
Yes.
So I think he got the money, you got the years, and you got the money. Like you said with Braun, whenever team Braun goes to, whether he's happy or not, he fulfills that duty of that contract for how many years he's there, and then he makes his decision. So my thing is, I don't understand. You signed a contract last year that you say you want to be there for a while, and then it's been less than a year. I understand the way the season went. Kyrie drama,
Yeah.
the media.
Comes with it. You can't avoid
The
it.
siege hour in, the injuries. That like, everybody happens to everybody. It's not like everybody wants to, blow up and leave. My thing is, I understand that if the team was like, all right, now we have to rebuild. But they're building something to win now for you.
Right.
And I just, I don't get it. And now, like, with this happening, I kind of look at KD in a whole different light now. Who am I? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm sure he'll probably add us sooner or later. But, I mean, where KD was at when I was younger, you bought them sneakers. You had collection.
Hell yeah.
He was the
Sneakers
guy.
is fire too.
He was the
KD2s.
MVP. Mama, you the real MVP. Like, that movie Thunderstruck. He was
Movie.
becoming that. So from our Star Wars, I'm gonna make a Star Wars reference. So my Star Wars fans, he was supposed to be the chosen one. He was supposed to be basically in the NBA world, that next guy after LeBron. But unfortunately, LeBron is. He's still, he's doing his thing and maintaining that face of the franchise or face of the league type of guy. And that was supposed to be KD, but not unfortunately. He's doing it his own way. But to still have something like this that I think you wanted to prove to the league and your peers that you were the man, and now you're running away from that.
Right.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's trying to go to other players where they have the man already.
It's tough, bro.
It's like, what are we doing?
I'm shaking my head right now.
So to me, it's not smart at all.
No.
That franchise is doing, in my opinion, it's outside looking in. But looking from the outside, it looks like they're trying to do everything in their power to make sure that he's straight. So I don't really get going up straight to the owner, not even GM, the owner, saying, yo, I'm looking to get out of here. Send me to Phoenix where Devin Booker, Chris Paul, potentially, Ayton, and then Miami Heat. All right, they got Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo. They got a nucleus already, and to say you want to go in there, and it's like, bruh.
Bro, and I feel like if he leaves, he's not winning a championship. His best chance right now, stay with the Nets, bro.
Yeah. You're going to get a Kyrie for 1 full year now. Potentially he doesn't get hurt. Oh, God bless whatever happens to Ben Simmons.
And then also give or take what if they is successful. Like, why we're dwindling on the negative? What about positivity right
That's what I'm
now?
saying. It's a process.
What if
too.
it may work?
It's a process.
And then next thing you know, we talking next year, yo, the Nets did this, yo, now they're NBA contenders or whatever the case may be.
I just think he should have requested out when Harden wanted out.
Yes, I
That
get
timeline makes more sense.
Right.
Because
And-
we all got tight at Harden, but in the long run, he kind of looks like he made the right decision because he got out of there before any of this.
He's still stinking
and
it up,
plus,
though, so.
he didn't sign an extension. That's the thing I don't understand. Get your money, but if you didn't want to be there, you could have walked.
Right.
And made your decision. But I understand things change. Let's not front like things don't change in your life.
He wanted to see what was going to happen. All right, you wanted to see what was going to happen. Now, what's going to happen with this roster? How about you see what's going to happen this year?
The thing to me is, though, that summer, everybody paired up, right? Because that was the summer that PG, Kawhi paired up. That was the summer that LeBron and AD kind of solidified.
Levine.
So, like,
and
people chose their sides. You chose Kyrie. Kyrie didn't just randomly pop up to Brooklyn and say, hey, man, there was incentive for him to play there. He wanted to play with Kevin Durant.
He recruited him. I'm sure he recruited him.
You know what I'm saying? I want to quote Sean Marks in May, that press conference where he said, and I quote, I think we know what we're looking for. We're looking for guys that want to come in here and be a part of something bigger than themselves, play selfless, play team basketball, and be available.
They should have just stuck with that roster of Clarence LeVert, D'Angelo Russell,
That's,
Jared Allen.
For real.
That type of quote you only have for, I believe, young players, not for established
and
superstars.
that was a pretty good team. And you have that with KD and Kyrie.
Right.
You ship that away for Harden, just for him to play, I'm going to say, a handful of games?
Terrible.
Hurt his hamstring in the playoffs against Milwaukee. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, it's a curse, man. I'm thinking back to the Paul Pierce, KG, Darren Williams teams, and I'm like, damn, how do those teams on paper not win anything? It's just a curse.
That was an old Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett.
You said KD is what, 34?
He's 34, but his skill set at this time, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
he can do whatever he wants, but
like he fits. So
you heard the speculation.
Work,
Golden State can offer.
No.
I'm going to say I don't want to do that anyway.
They already denied it.
Yeah. And I heard the dark horse is maybe Toronto, but if you're the Nets, do you want to see him 4 times a year?
What is KD doing with Toronto? Nothing.
He just maybe feels
if he can't work with the Nets, you think he's gonna work with Toronto?
Maybe it's an issue with it has to be an issue with front office at the end of the day.
But how though? Because we gave you Kyrie, we got you Patty Mills. Like you played in the Olympics with Patty Mills, and you wanted him on your team.
Supplemental, bro. It's
you
there.
Wanted James Harden on your team.
The nucleus is there.
You approved Ben Simmons. Like, someone had to approve those trades.
And who they calling on that roster?
This word came to me today, like it didn't come to me. I just summed up my day, and I feel like it's perfect. KD's a quagmire.
What?
He's a quagmire.
Explain that.
You mean like the Family Guy character?
No, not even close. No, the actual word is just we're trying to put him in his box, and you can't. At the end of the day, that's the best way I can put it. We try to label him as this and that. And he shows us. He goes from having burner accounts and clapping at you
Crazy.
on Twitter or
That's
whatever
crazy.
it is, to just, now I'm successful, but I also want to have my own team, so I'm going to go do that. But now I have my own team, and now I want to leave because this joint is trash.
He said he went dark, right?
And then it's reported that everybody's trying to contact him, but no, he's not
So
responding.
the next question was,
Drama.
do we expect KD to be on a roster come the start of the season?
If he's smart, I'm on that roster.
Yeah, I'm on that roster, bro.
But like I say, listen to me, he's a quagmire, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
really
name
don't
is
know.
throwing me off. So.
Bro, look it up. I don't know.
I would like to see KD on that roster.
Yeah, I can't see him nowhere else. I mean, he'll win the East potentially. Wasn't he?
Last year
East
they
captain?
last year they were title contenders.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. Injuries did affect them.
Yes,
Kyrie
injuries
not playing.
and COVID,
Yeah.
both.
So Kyrie not playing, I feel like that affected them. But I don't know. KD's just an interesting guy, bro.
I guess the 4-0 sweep really got him in his bag.
That team was just better than him all around.
Yeah, they wanted it more.
And also, we got to touch on Kyrie real quick. We do have potential trades may be happening. Kyrie trying to get to LA. We did see, who put in the chat that they saw that Kyrie bought a mansion in LA.
He bought a mansion with $3.7 million, man.
Okay.
I want to actually, good thing you brought up LA. I know we're diverting a little bit. Jeannie Buss put up an interesting tweet the other night. I don't know if any of you guys caught wind of it.
And what she said?
To paraphrase, she basically said that she misses Kobe Bryant and she misses his kind of personality within this organization. And I just feel like that was a complete shot at LeBron. Complete shot. I don't know. The timing was a little weird considering we've been hearing rumors about Kyrie potentially reuniting with LeBron. But
So is she hinting? Is that a shot at LeBron, or is she hinting at signing Kyrie?
She just doesn't like the direction that the organization is going in terms of free agency and what's happening right now. I wanted to hear what you guys had to say about
Well, you
it.
know what to come on, bro. Don't pull up with Twitter when it comes to me. I don't give a damn what they saying on that. Honestly,
And she deleted it, by the way.
yeah, you control
course.
everything, so I don't understand.
I was about to say that. You
Like-
you the one who's signing and making phone calls,
Like,
emails,
I feel like
text.
nothing gets done without your okay. So I'm a little bit lost on.
You control everything.
like-
So
Maybe as a peer, she wants that sense of, he's been in this franchise. He knows how I like it to be run. But
So
I don't
you
think
sign
that's
LeBron. I don't think bringing in Kyrie is going to bring that same Kobe feel back anyway.
nah. It's
No.
only one. And
I don't
only
think Kobe should be mentioned. RP, of course. I don't think he
Facts,
should
RP
be
to
mentioned
go.
like thrown. I mean, I understand like the relationship that they had, but it's kind of off key to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I wouldn't read in too much into this tweet.
And just to paraphrase some of the stuff, having team goals over your own, and
Does it sound like Kyrie?
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. This is a shot at Russell Westbrook.
she said if Kobe were alive, she would, end quote, be able to explain everything that I'm not allowed to, end quote.
Yo, Russ.
Wow.
Sorry, man.
That's tough.
It's not a shot at Russ.
It's a Russ,
Yeah,
man.
I think so.
I never seen so many hernia commercials and the fashion commercials in a minute, bro.
Oh man,
It's been
I think she'd be crazy trying to shoot at LeBron though.
yeah, it was a very cryptic tweet.
it shows why this team will win. It starts up top.
It baffles me because they won 2 years ago.
It was granted. I'm not trying to take nothing away from them.
What, the bubble?
I know.
They
You
had
about to say?
2 months off in the middle of the season.
So did everybody else in the league, bro.
Yeah, but they were the most healthy and complete. Not everybody else was healthy and complete. Bam, you saw what the White did to Bam's neck, bro. Do you remember that? So, granted, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to take that away from them, but they
It's
did
a little
have.
tidbit.
If
Not
you
to throw
had 2
y'all
months
astray.
off in the middle of the season, I think you're gonna be all right.
True.
But, and Phoenix wasn't Phoenix now. Golden State didn't have Clay.
Or Steph. Steph hurt his shoulder.
Right. Memphis wasn't Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
So, that year was weird as well. But, I'm joking when it comes to what Jeannie tweeted. But for just hearing that, good luck to them next year. Like, for real.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a lot. It's like a circus act going on.
Yeah. The owner is tweeting talking about, I wish somebody was here to help me. No. You're the person everybody looks up to make sure we straight.
Exactly.
It starts from the top. I understand you got one of the best guys in the league, but it starts with you being.
You got to put that confidence in him.
100%.
And everyone knows the GM is a real thing. That's not a myth anymore. You
Yeah.
saw the Melo interview. Like,
Yeah, but that doesn't get done He can't do that stuff without Jeannie actually giving the okay.
No, she cuts the checks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
along with Pelinka.
nah, I mean, good luck to the Lakers, man. Good luck to Bron.
Y'all don't think that she probably just needed his advice in this situation?
No.
Something that's like super hard on her. And
That's what I'm saying. He would have the knowledge of being 20 years in the same organization, and I'm sure he was there. Kobe got a piece of her father's life, and she was able to see him grow up as well. So I'm sure she would love for him to like pass off that knowledge to the guys that are there now, because that's what they kind of want. But it's a new time.
Just the timing is just a little off key.
It's a new time, and unfortunately, still sensitive.
Like, I understand what you're saying, like in terms of her
Like
just
Magic Johnson.
openly. Yeah, well, they had him, but he don't.
Nah, she still got him. They got Magic Johnson. Call Magic.
He doesn't want anything to do with that.
Call Magic.
Well, you can call Magic though.
Call Magic. He know how the Lakers need to be run. Call Kareem.
One phone call away, bro.
No.
But do y'all really think LeBron is pushing that button for Kyrie right now?
Absolutely.
Nah, I think that's all media driven.
I believe
so?
I believe some of it is media driven, but deep down he would definitely get rid of Russ for Kyrie. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Come on,
that's
get that-
upgrade. Somebody get a better shooter.
upgrade,
Bro, get the bag.
bro.
Get
We
the
talking
elephant.
about the God
Elephant
himself.
in the room, man. Stop playing.
But it's upgrade.
Killer Kai, the God himself. He just bought a mansion.
Yeah, y'all just do that with everybody, bro. Like, goddamn, it's LA. I'm gonna buy a crib in LA one day.
But you could reunite Westbrook and KD, bro.
He left the man. They drew up a whole beef.
Okay, but seriously speaking though, what trade would y'all like to see? Like, would y'all like to see KD gone? I know we're going astray a little bit, but would you like to see KD gone, or do you think Kyrie gone makes more sense?
I like to see a reverse trade, which is a perfect segue. I love to see a reverse trade. Minnesota, call Utah and say, "Give me everything back. We're gonna figure this out somewhere else."
Perfect segue. Let's get into that, man.
I love to see a reverse trade. Like, nah, you know what? This ain't working out. Let's give this back real quick.
Let's get into these trades, man.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no trades, bro. For KD and Kyrie, I'm sorry, to LA, that ain't happening.
You don't think so?
You know how many gymnastics you got to do to get that
Not
done?
much. You got to find a third team, but
Exactly.
They already have a third team, supposedly San Antonio, but
San Antonio.
who knows if that's real reports or not. But
We get into our Reddit.
I mean, you
bag later.
sending Westbrook there because expiring contract.
yeah,
You
and
even send Kyrie there if you're trying to get him off the books.
But Westbrook is getting 47 M's. Kyrie's getting 37, right?
36, 37.
So you have to find somebody else on Brooklyn to match that
Yeah.
right.
47.
It's over, bro. If I'm the Nets, you're under contract, bro. You signed the deal.
Westbrook and Simmons on the same team.
Y'all see what I mean? It was a broken backboard.
All these bricks,
That's what I'm saying. Those
Bro.
two on the team, broken backboard.
like straight bricks, bro.
But
Straight bricks.
Teams will be packing that paint.
Right. Speaking of trades and
Yes,
packing
yes.
and packing, let's talk
let's
about
touch. Let's touch on
Who's this?
a great trade that I think was the best of the best. Well, who won? Matter of fact, I don't know. That's tough.
The segment.
Between the segment, yes.
Right. Finessed or not finessed?
Fleeced.
Oh,
Fleeced.
They got, Minnesota got fleeced.
So, I mean, go ahead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know, earlier this week, the blockbuster trade of free agency so far was Rudy Gobert getting traded to the Minnesota Wolves.
Oui,
For-
Francois.
4 players, 5 first-round picks, so for the future. I mean, the man is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time All-Star, 6-time
Not
first
against
team All
guards.
Defense, and he's on the second year of his 5-year, $205 million contract. But he can't play the fourth quarter. Gets exposed in the playoffs.
pick and roll situations,
Pick and rolls. I mean,
switches.
how do y'all feel about this trade? Like I said, did you get finessed or fleeced, man? Like, I don't. I mean, actually, I know how I feel
Can
about
we
it.
use
I'm
more
taking-
words? Finessed. Like,
Yeah.
what's another word for
Finesse or
finesse?
finessed? Finesse or not finessed?
Right.
Fleeced.
The shark has struck
robbed.
again.
Minnesota. I don't know what you're doing.
And if y'all don't know who the shark is Danny Ainge. If y'all know what Danny Ainge did, he's the same man that finessed Brooklyn. I will never forget this trade because I was so confused and hurt. He finessed Brooklyn. He traded Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Jason Terry. Is anybody DJ White? I don't remember. But the Celtics got 5 players, 3 first-round picks. 2016, they got Jaylen Brown. 2017, Jason Tatum. So the shark has shrunk. He has struck again. He got rid of old guys,
Right.
some old guys,
And let's
and
get into
potentially he's preparing for the future.
the years of those draft picks, right? So you have 2023, 2025, 2027, and 2029 is a top 5 protected pick.
So we're talking about middle schoolers and high schoolers.
So if you're the number 1 middle schooler right now, you getting drafted in 2029,
You're going to
you're
Utah.
going to the Utah Jazz.
Interesting.
Bonafide.
Good luck in Utah.
Along with
Hey.
that haul, the aforementioned Patrick Beverly, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, Walker Kessler, who's the 22nd pick, and Leandro Bolmiro.
How you feel about this trade, man? Who won this trade? I mean, it's going to be hindsight's 2020, so we're going to see what happens. But who?
I got a little small sample size from the box scores. I'll go first because I'm the boring guy here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But game 5, Timberwolves 42 rebounds, Grizzlies 53. Do you know how many rebounds John Morant had in that game?
At least 10.
11.
Mm.
So I can see why Minnesota wants another big body out there because, like y'all mentioned off air, Cat does not like to play the 5. He likes to play the stretch 4.
7 feet.
The bomb.
So that could be motive. And in game 6, Minnesota 37 rebounds, Memphis 55. They lose that game. They lose the series. So I guess going into the offseason, what do we need? We need a big man that can protect the paint. Cat doesn't like to play the 5. We're going to extend Cat. Let's put him at the 4. Got Ant Edwards, D'Angelo on the perimeter. Not the best perimeter defenders, but they will try. Now the hope is that they force those guys into the lane. You got Gobert standing there with that wingspan, that 3-time Defensive Player of the Year rating. From that look, I like the move. You get an offseason improvement. You do lose Pat Bev, who's your best perimeter defender, but you get back Rudy. And like I said, those rebound numbers, you can't get out-rebounded by a team by more than 15 in the playoffs and expect to win. We talk about, how did they blow those 25-point leads? How did they lose grip of all those, deficits? Because they weren't rebounding the basketball. You need a big body that could solidify that. I know when it comes to the 1-5 pick and roll, he's going to get torched. So I'll let you guys get into that.
Bro,
but in terms from a
pick-and-roll
defensive
game.
standpoint, I think they looked at those rebound numbers and were like, we need to booster up our front line. So let's get arguably the best defensive big man in the game.
I would just hire Kevin Garnett and have him yell at Cat every day. Because you can't be 7 foot talking about you don't want to grab no rebounds or protect the paint. I don't
What's the
care
level?
if he's the
His play
best.
style.
I don't care if he's the best 3-point
Terrible.
shooting big man. Grab some damn rebounds. You are too tall and too big
To not be
not
grabbing
to
no
be
damn
grabbing
rebounds,
rebounds,
bro.
I agree, but
You should be
now,
grabbing them by accident. Like, oh snap, I'm this tall.
Oh,
Bring
reach
it
my
down.
arm out. Oh,
That's going now they got Gobert though, bro.
But now the floor shrinks. Because now
It
you got
does.
2 7-footers on the floor,
But Cat is comfortable behind the 3-point line.
and now he has to guard up against the wing.
and hopefully,
Let's see if he can slide.
And then how consistent is Cat?
4 years, $224 million consistent, I believe.
'Cause Minnesota been
he was the
drinking.
First year. Are you serious?
They've been drinking.
What?
They best player right now. They better focus that team around Ant Edwards. But
No.
Free Ant Man.
I feel like losing your best perimeter defender and Pat Beverly is gonna make it. They're gonna drive towards Gobert, and like you said, that 1-5 pick and roll. All we have to do is bring him out, get the switch.
But then you could slide Cat now though.
Who's playing a 1?
He doesn't.
got-
He doesn't
you
win a
got
rebound.
D'Lo.
So what you mean? You think he's gonna block?
You got D'Lo,
D'Lo
Ant
plays
Edwards,
defense,
Jaden
bro?
McDaniels.
D'Lo plays defense.
I mean,
Keep going.
I'll give
So
him.
you
I'll
got
give
so
him
you,
a
so you
solid
have
chance.
D'Lo and you have Gobert in that pick and roll situation
Mhm.
against like a Steph, against
And
Ja.
Kevon Looney.
Ja.
against a John Morant,
All I'm saying is Malik Beasley ain't gonna
Against
get put on the
Luka.
poster.
a
No
Luka.
more.
Who else is in that West?
Let's go.
Got
Jokic.
Devin Booker,
Jokic,
Bro.
Devin Booker.
Paul George, and Kawhi.
Come
Oh
on.
my lord!
Come on.
Keep,
The guy's defensive player of the year, man.
I
I
mean,
don't know
yeah,
what more I
that-
can say.
He's blocking shots, but
defensive player of the year
I
against
just
guards.
think the blueprint is out now. How to beat
And
him.
in defense of him, right? Who was guarding on the perimeter in Utah? Mike Conley is 34. You saw Donovan Mitchell with the drive-by defense.
Right.
Royce O'Neal is
Olay.
probably your best.
But that's what I'm saying. You basically have the same thing. I understand.
But
Plus,
these
Cat.
guys are
I say
younger.
I say a tad,
but you
a tad
push-
bit worse.
You basically have the same thing. though.
but they're younger.
You got a
And-
young. Okay, you have a younger
So
backcourt.
you challenge Ant to be a better perimeter defender.
Yes.
We know what D'Lo is going to bring. I'm not
Right.
asking him to get 5 steals a game. Just try.
So-
And Jaden McDaniels is a wild card. I like him at the 3.
Doesn't move the needle.
I think
Ali,
he's
But
solid.
you know what I'm
Ali,
saying?
Ali, it does not.
It doesn't move the needle at all. You got the same thing in Utah and Minnesota. You're gonna
7 seed. Let's bookmark this.
have 7 seed. What were they just this year?
That's what I'm saying. They were a 7 seed last year.
And it'll be
With the
essentially.
I think they're gonna
So
try
he
and
pulls up
send-
and they don't go up another seed.
No, they're going to
Yeah,
go up.
terrible.
Bro.
I don't think so.
They're going to win more games in the regular season because of that defense.
Well, hopefully, if they play it, like I said, it's just drive through. But you're asking Ant and D'Angelo to say, yo, lock up these
Olay.
dynamic
I think
guards.
Ant could be a better defender.
Yeah, he could be, but I think
That's one guy
that's one guy.
out of the
You're asking out
4.
your backcourt. The same thing. You didn't have a strong defensive backcourt in Utah with Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell.
And then who's
Which
the
What I'm
bench?
saying though, on
Who's the
paper
bench?
We
though,
gotta talk about.
on paper though,
What about the bench?
Like I said, finesse. You
Bench
gut
is
your whole
important, bro.
roster.
still got more free agency to sign some players.
Oh,
You know what I'm
tough.
saying? They picked up Kyle Anderson, which I think was an underrated acquisition because he was getting busy against
Good
them.
luck to him.
All I'm saying is though, your first 5 last year is what? Pat Bev, D'Lo, Anthony Edwards, Jared Vanderbilt, Karl Towns. Now you go D'Lo, Ant Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Cat, and Gobert. That's an improvement, man. That's a definitive improvement, actually, because Pat Bev and Vanderbilt do not start on other teams. To keep it a stack.
Yes, so I mean, we'll see. I just think, in my opinion, the price he was at for Minnesota, the way they're built, I just would have found somebody at a cheaper price and I could just play defense.
Who?
I would have found either draft pick or I would have found somebody. I think somebody could fulfill that role better.
Capella?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Gobert shits all over Capella.
No. They just,
Sorry, Dad.
No. So, no. I think I would have went for Capella. I think that would have worked out even better.
Nah. Ugly.
Because he's more of he can fly down the court with you, catch a lob, dunk it.
So can Gobert.
Not like that.
Nah.
He's too... And I think Capella's better defensively. Like, he can slide.
Next topic.
Yo, bro, you just...
You just said a 3-time defensive player of the year is worse than Capella.
Yeah, because I watched
Have you seen
I watched
Capella play defense
we
on the
go- we
Hawks?
go watch
I
the
watched
film,
what
bro.
Luka did to Gobert. Had him looking like
Just
a
watch the
lost
film.
man.
Film
He's
number
not
lie.
going to be in that position anymore. I'm trying to tell y'all.
He is. What are you not understanding?
What are you talking about? What
When
position you talking
the
about?
big goes to set the screen,
Uh-huh.
Karl Anthony Towns is going to switch off, and Gobert is going to stand in the paint.
And then Gobert's going, okay, so I'm going to cook Cat instead of Gobert?
That doesn't sound like they
perfect.
help.
Cat can move though.
No.
Cat is
I'm
agile.
just-
Food.
Thing is food.
Like you just said.
All right, so what's
end quote of Mike. Food.
before we get into the next segment? What would
Food.
y'all give the grade? Then grade this move for Minnesota and for Utah. Utah, I'll give this an A minus, like
Oh, this is an A plus.
A minus.
Finesse, bro. I got 205 off my
Yes.
books.
Minnesota,
I got picks for the future.
I give it a B plus.
D minus.
Wow, you sound like CBS Sports
D minus.
over there bugging. What you give it, DC?
You give him a C, Minnesota.
Y'all just being nice.
Give him a C.
I could have
Damn,
got
y'all
Capella
really
for the
not
low.
jacking my boy Rudy.
No, the shark has struck again.
Nah,
And I
bro,
give
you still gotta
Utah-
wait 8 years for that though.
I give Utah like
Hey.
a B plus, A minus.
If you find another JT and JB, Utah's back.
All right, let's move on to another team that I spoke on. I think in what episode 18,
Another acquisition.
17 another acquisition, and Brogdon. Okay, I did have a guess and did say that if the Celtics picked up Brogdon, they will have a better chance or increasing their chances in solidifying that championship, and they actually did. So Celtics traded Daniel Thies, Aaron Nesmith, Nick Stukas, if I'm not mistaken.
Another finesse.
Malik
Stauskas.
Fitz.
I'm sorry to cut
Stauskas,
you
sorry.
off. I don't know what they're
No.
doing in Boston or they teaching somebody, but why they keep finessing these other teams?
Hey man, hey, they listen
They
to the
got Malcolm
GM Dan
Brogdon.
over
They
here,
got,
bro.
they got Malcolm Brogdon for pennies on the dollar.
So Juwan Morgan and a 2023 first round pick to the Indiana for veteran guard Malcolm Brogdon. All right, I said to give up Marcus Smart, and they actually didn't. Ha! And that's a plus plus. Who won the trade? Obviously the Celtics. A plus plus to me. And I want to see how that's gonna work on the floor. Go ahead, Ali.
All right,
over
I
here
ain't gonna
making
lie. You look just like Thomas just now.
Yeah.
Like you was like
shrugging.
Cause I'm just like, I did a little research. And I know y'all hype about this, but
I know exactly where you're going.
yeah. I mean, since 2016.
Are you about to hit injuries?
Yeah.
There you go. Since
course.
2016, it's been 5 years. He played 75 games in 2016. 2017, 48.
Okay.
2018, 64.
Not bad.
2019, 54.
Damn.
2020, 56. 2021, 36.
But is he doing much?
The numbers, he's around, let's say he's around 15 points a game. 5
So
assists.
he averaged 19 points, 5 rebounds, and
Last
5
year.
assists in 32 games for the Pacers last season.
6 assists, yeah.
So,
But the thing about availability, that's a small sample of 36 games.
okay.
That's my only thing. I'm hype about it because they got a real point guard, but at the same time, is he going to be there?
I
Is he
think
gonna
so.
be- I hope so. No, I hope so.
I think.
That's what I'm saying. I would trust this trade, but I just look, like I said,
But,
just seen the
look
the
at
injuries.
who did he have around in the past.
No, that was a pretty good Indiana team. They had a solid Milwaukee team. They was on the way.
Right? He
Huh?
was with Levert in Indiana.
They got LeVert. No, whack when they had Sabonis on. He was on a solid team.
All right, so we're comparing two teams now.
Right.
What
I wish he was
now?
on Milwaukee before
Okay.
before they got Bledsoe. They got him for Bledsoe, right?
He was there with Bledsoe,
He was
but
there with Bledsoe.
they decided to pick Bledsoe over him, which was a mistake.
Crazy.
Mistake.
He would have been there
Great,
now, in my
super
opinion.
crazy.
All right.
But maybe they knew something.
But that
we did.
paved the way for Drew. So
Yes. So could have stood on Milwaukee, but got traded to Indiana. You know, he was working with who else was on that team? It was a trash team.
Milwaukee.
No, when he got traded
Turner.
to Indiana.
They got
Oh, he had Sabonis. He had LeVert, Miles Turner.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They added Jeremy Lamb that season. So
Bro, we're comparing that to Jaylen Brown
I know.
and
I know, but the problem is also his health. at the same
and Derek White is also coming back, right?
time. Yeah, Derek White's there. Yeah, Derek White's there. Payne Pritchard,
bro,
So
he
that
doesn't
kinda
have to
bothers me
do
a little
much.
bit.
What?
four guards.
Because yeah,
They got four guards.
because
I mean,
I feel like and
the only pure point guard. I'm sorry, the only pure point guard is Malcolm Brogdon.
right, and I was gonna say they're already looking at him as a potential 6-man. So that rotation, what you're gonna go White, Brogdon?
No.
I don't like them playing together. You see where I'm going with
Oh
this?
no. So it's gonna be if
Brogdon.
how I'll do it. Brogdon, Smart, JB,
Tatum.
JT, Robert Williams.
I
Absolutely.
don't like Tatum at the power forward.
That's where the league is at right now, bro.
I
What
just
you mean?
I don't. He's gonna match up against Giannis.
He did in the playoffs.
Bro.
Yeah, but that was without Chris Middleton though. Like
He did in the playoffs.
I don't like JT at the 4. I like Al. I think when he's up there with Al and
So,
Robert, he can,
like we always say, it's all about matchups. So
yeah, you know, with matchups.
you go into
I
the
just-
games with the matchups.
given
And
the
you
injury
switch around that
history-
rotation.
that you just gave me, I wouldn't start Malcolm. I wouldn't risk it.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what it changed my value on this trade. When
But
I first initially saw
it
it, I was
gives you
hyped.
another body.
Oh no, it gives you a pure
It
point
definitely
guard.
does, and he
gives
can
you-
close games.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Thank
he close
you. Thank
games.
you. I'm about to get to that.
Yeah,
Mike. I'm
no,
about
I
to
agree
get
to that. I
Somebody
agree.
that can manage the game because we watched it, Ali. We
I just-
watched who?
I
Marcus Smart.
remember that
Come
game in
on, bro.
Miami. He 6 straight possessions,
Butchering.
Hold on.
bummed it up.
Can y'all give me my due here?
What are you talking
What
about?
was I telling y'all on regular season?
Nah, chill.
The name Smart does not resonate on the basketball court with this
Bro,
guy.
nah,
Only off the
I'm
court.
gonna need you to calm that down,
In
bro.
fairness, you said that, but the man just made it to the finals.
Come on.
So
The team
and
did.
he was
He was on
but
the
he was
team.
knocking down shots though. Take the ball out of his hands for a few possessions. All right. Yes.
Yes, I agree with
You
this.
feel me?
he was being told by the head coach, "This is your team, lead him." Nah,
I don't know
that's
why he told him that.
that was his best guard.
Red flag,
Think
red
about it.
flag.
That was the best
Do you
guard on
remember
the
when
team.
Bobby Boucher?
When Boucher came in the halftime.
You don't got to give that kind of speech to nobody, bro.
Come
Hey,
on, man.
that was his best guard. So
Nah,
So-
I feel y'all.
Let Brogdon manage the game
Mm-hmm.
in key situations. Like I said, matchups. All right. We talking about championship runs. That's what you need.
So no more
Manage.
JT and JB playing like point guards.
Right. Relax.
Jumping up, throwing the ball.
Occasionally, yes, you like to
I
see
mean,
that.
no,
But-
definitely.
multiple. You get multiple possessions where it's not in their
Yeah.
hands, and,
And
it
it's
makes
not a
them
turnover.
Relax.
Somebody that could run an offense.
Right.
Call for Al to come set a screen.
Right.
Tell JT get in the corner. JB
Exactly.
come to the wing.
Manage. That's
Not
it.
somebody that's gonna come down, let the ball roll, and try to throw a one-handed pass and it get deflected, look around and then flop. I don't understand why Marcus Smart does that. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there.
But he does do that. I'm sorry.
He does that.
He does, and it's annoying. I don't like that.
But he has to start though, right? Because he,
Yeah, like I
he's
said,
the longest tenured Celtic. He loves
manage.
to boast about that.
Sacrifice.
Manage the team, and I
Yeah,
feel like
I like the move. I think for
No, I like it
Indiana,
too.
they're rebuilding.
It's-
So
I mean, Boston finessed Indiana, but I think in fairness,
we don't really know.
everybody won.
Yeah, because I
Not-
want
it's not
Malcolm.
like
I
Gobert.
want Malcolm to play a lot of games, but I also know for the long run, maybe he shouldn't play that many games, and he's ready for the playoffs. But
We'll
he's
see.
also 29.
We'll
That's
see
one
when the
thing
season
to
starts.
keep
He's in his
mind.
prime.
29
Technically.
years old. So
So, no, I do like the trade. It's better than the Gobert trade. I just feel like it fits better.
yeah,
It does. I just hope like with now, I don't know if it's injuries or maybe because Indiana last year, I don't really want to judge because they had technically 3-point guards, Halliburton, Duarte, and Brogdon.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if this is just we're going to sit him just so we got to
Yeah.
let the young guys actually start to develop.
that's what it's looking like because they
Yeah.
also drafted top 6 and they got Benedict
Yeah,
from Arizona, so he's another guard.
right.
Yeah, I mean, Boston,
Hindsight would tell.
like you said,
looks good on paper. I
looks
feel like
good
it's
on
gonna look
paper.
good on the court. All right, game manager. That's it. Y'all was
it's
just
gonna
in the
help the
chip.
bench.
Nah,
'Cause
definitely.
They needed a shot creator
That
off
too.
the bench.
Come on now, come on. Y'all
Derek
talking my
White was-
language, bro. Come on.
I just feel like him and Derek White may step on each other's toes though. Like they play very similar.
They'll be alright. Well, he'll be alright.
They play very similar.
That's what you're talking about. But
He'll be all right.
They'll figure it out. They'll probably pair him with Payne Pritchard more and then Marcus Smart and this dude.
It's going to work.
Yeah, it's going
Put
to
the
be a
pieces
puzzle.
of the puzzle together. It's going to work.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
going to map out.
who says they don't make any more acquisitions before the trade deadline?
very
So,
true.
I mean, it's better. Like I said, I think that is better than what happened with Minnesota and
Yo, y'all
Utah.
sleeping
This
on my
ain't Minnesota.
It's not Minnesota.
T-Wolves.
This is not Minnesota.
It's not Minnesota. So,
But
This is not
let's
Minnesota.
move on to the next topic,
Yeah,
fellas.
man. Let's get into some bag work here, man.
facts, man. 1.5 billion given out.
Woo. Sheesh. Can
I
I
get a
can I
dollar?
have some,
Practice
please?
more, God damn it.
Can I get a
Can I have
dollar?
some? Can I get in the gym?
Why didn't I go to practice more?
Can I get a dollar, please?
Left hand layups, Mike.
Yo, Michael Jordan, please.
But
Give me-
what Ali's
give me a
alluded
10-day.
to, man, I guess we should go to the head of the snake here, right? Reigning MVP, 5 years, $207 million.
Broke the bank.
Dollars, the highest paid contract right now in the A. And if you don't know, I'm referring to
Now
the
you
Denver
know.
Nuggets reigning MVP Nikola Jokic, who
Well
had a
deserved.
tremendous season.
Well deserved, bro.
Did all he could against the Warriors, the eventual champion. Team went out of 5.
one.
Just needed to get one. He was playing with Austin Rivers and Will Barton, but turned
tell y'all.
grape into wine somehow for one victory. But shout outs to the Joker for getting that bag, man. Hopefully
y'all high on
Jamal
the
Murray
Nuggets?
comes back healthy this year.
I was about to
and
say, y'all high on the Nuggets, bro? Y'all think he comes back? Wildin'?
I want to see my boy Murray come
Should
back.
be. Yeah, he's been, rested, so definitely should come back.
Okay.
Just like I said, any injury like that, though, like I said with Klay Thompson, any ACL or Achilles injury, don't judge him on this year coming back. He's got to work on his body, just being,
Off
being able to
balance.
run
Yeah.
that length, being
Yep.
around the guys that's been doing this for a while. Don't
yep.
judge him this year. We got to judge him the year next year.
Following.
Very
Got
good
you.
call. Yeah,
So
good
right
call.
now with Klay coming back this year, I'm scared for the league.
Right, because he's
Now-
gonna have a whole year of conditioning.
Basically, yeah, he did that on one leg, and now he's back. So, whew. But
Bro, been there, done that.
yes, so I guess let's play a little game, man. Was this worth it or not? These extensions.
Hell
so
yeah.
first, like you said,
most
For
definitely.
Jokic?
Jokic 5 years, 270 million.
That's not a question, bro.
That's not. Yeah,
We're on our pace to reach $300 million contracts.
it's scary.
Can I
Really
hold a
is.
dollar?
Bro,
Yeah, I'm about to get in a lot.
bro,
I'm not even
10
gonna hold you.
racks. Forget that.
Nah,
getting
I'm
in the lab.
Let me just hold a dollar.
Pull up to the podcast, man.
Facts.
What are they doing overseas? They increasing their prices too?
I'm sure, but just over here is more. I'll just let you know that.
Like I want to see his breakdown, like how much money he makes like per minute.
oh no, I don't want to see
Yeah.
that. That's gonna
Like
piss me
Braun
off.
make like 15,000 in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
That's gonna
One
piss me off.
possession.
that's retarded.
That's gonna piss me
That
off.
don't make no sense.
Crazy.
Whatsoever.
All right, moving on to the next one. We got 2K cover athlete himself, Mr. Jenner, aka Devin Booker.
Violate. Don't violate.
That was
bro.
a cheap shot.
Damn, bro. I was not
I'm just
ready
being
for that.
funny, man.
I was not ready for that. Damn.
I'm just being funny.
Nah.
That's a cheap shot.
That's crazy.
It's a little wild.
My
bro.
fault, D Book. You know I'm light skinned too, brother. But
Um,
4 years, 224 million. Funny story is him and Kat got the same numbers. Why? Because they're represented by the same agent. Also got to give a shout out to that lovely lady. I don't know her name, but she's the first female agent to get multiple $1 million contracts in one day.
Yo,
So let's
congrats to her.
let's,
Shout out to her.
let's give her a little round of applause.
Clap.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But yeah, D Book 4 years, 224 million.
She getting her penny's worth, right?
I'm sorry.
Thank God that Chris Paul got that skim contract and he got his bag. Because I couldn't live to see another day if the Phoenix Suns did not solidify one of their young players. What they're doing to Ayton is blasphemy.
Nah, they locked down Mikal Bridges.
Cheap. Very cheap. A couple M's was missing because of Chris.
The last year Nikola Jokic deal, he's getting 61 million. Sorry, I'm looking at these numbers. Damn.
Bro, I should have worked on my left-hand layup more, man.
My man is
Damn
set.
it.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry.
But how y'all like the D-Book move?
Worth it.
I like it. It's worth
I can
it.
say
It's worth it.
he was there when they were the worst team in the league, and to be there, during that bubble when they went
They're a
undefeated.
franchise player.
Yeah, he's
Come
their
on.
guy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be there any longer, but
That's what I was about to say.
he's
Where is he gonna go?
He's deserved it. He deserved
What do you
it.
want to see D Book at? Man, stay in Phoenix, man.
Minnesota.
No.
I'm surprised you didn't say L.A.
No. Well, at
No,
the Bron-
we need him as far as
at the Bron
possible away from
Huh?
the Kardashians as possible.
Yeah,
bro. Distraction, absolutely. But at the Bron leaves, you want to see Booker there?
yeah.
Book with AD.
Mm-hmm. That's
Kentucky, right? Kentucky.
Kentucky connection.
Calipari, come coach.
Yo, where's Jack Harlow,
Stop.
bro?
Bro, I'm not high on Mr. Glass, man.
I don't. Nah, but he deserved it though. If it's worth it, yes.
D-Book?
Because now you got a guaranteed
Yeah,
25 point scorer.
what I'm hoping for is that this is one of those cases where we see a guy we know he could be a superstar, and when he finally gets his bag, he becomes a real superstar. And I need to see, because to be quite honest, Luka took his heart last year, by far.
I mean,
Like-
Luka taking a lot of hearts. I tried to
But
tell
what I'm
y'all,
saying is though,
like,
that
y'all just-
whole sequence of him rolling over and looking
Luka
at the camera,
special?
oh, I'm
Yeah.
the Luka special. Yeah,
ever
Luka
used-
special, all right.
You ever used Luka on 2K? Oh my goodness,
Bro, that little step back, hit back,
yo, his
illegal.
size up crossover is stupid.
green.
like I said, I'm waiting for his extension. Well, he got his extension, I think.
I mean,
Take,
it
hey,
don't
take
matter,
note
man.
here.
Mark Cuban gonna
playing
pay him
2K?
when it's time. So
Yeah, I try. Like I said, Luka, we already know. I try to tell you about.
Jump on the
that's my
mask.
only thing with Book. I want him to take that next step like a real superstar would.
I mean,
I mean,
you
we'll-
don't think he hasn't though?
I feel like he has with that first that run. What 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Last year was just a bad year. I
Yeah.
feel in a sense.
I mean, they
It's just a
just-
bad-
they
it's a
just
bad
fell
series.
very flat,
I'm sorry,
like-
bad series.
Yeah.
Not a bad year,
I
but
mean,
a bad
they
series.
run into, like I said, when you run into an unstoppable force.
I still refuse to be beat by Reggie Bullock though, bro.
Nah, they didn't get beat by Reggie Bullock.
Yeah,
That
beat
Luka magic happened, and they didn't know
My
what
son
happened.
really shot like 0 of 16 from the field.
Yo.
And y'all lost to this man. So
Crazy, but yeah.
side
Book,
note, he might be going to Philly, but
What?
supposedly.
I mean, he fit that system
Bullock.
pretty well. Stand in the corner, shoot threes while Harden dribble.
Yeah, they probably break a record going 0 for 13.
Tween. Step
All right,
back.
I think another one. I think we can agree on this one. John Morant, 5 years, 193
that's-
mil.
Given. Pay that man. Way to earn that bag.
If we had visuals, we'd be doing the gritty right now.
Facts.
I'm definitely gonna put it up. It's easy.
Who you?
What?
Hit the gritty.
Oh, no, I'll put up. I'll hit the gritty.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I hit the gritty for y'all. We're gonna combine the
It's a
video.
movie viral. You going
But 5 years,
Don't
100.
hurt yourself.
Bro, I hit the gritty all the time. Nah, this is worth it. I think it's a no-brainer. The man really.
For sure.
Y'all was about to go into purgatory.
give him
and,
a big man.
and
Aiden, get over there ASAP,
Yeah, probably.
please.
We'll see something. I mean, this is easy. There's no debate on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
from
found it funny how him, Garland, and Zion got the same numbers.
Yeah, you didn't put in. I don't see Zion on the list, which I think is a good debate. Where's Zion worth this extension? Ooh, by the silence. By the silence. By the silence.
I'll say yes.
That's
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm not going to sit here and question the talent. I know the injuries have been pretty bad, but when he's healthy,
He
that
is
boy
a monster,
could go. He
bro.
could go. That's all I'm going to say.
You talking about
damn
that
near
man?
top 10.
Talking about that bum in Minnesota. Come on now.
Yeah,
high-
exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
high.
See, that's the only thing I'll give you, like with Cat. Like that signing, but Zion,
Yeah.
like, because
Thumbs
they got
up.
a good little team. They got him, Ingram, CJ McCollum.
CJ, yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, so the deal is basically just like Jaz. I was about to say Zaz. With a 5 year, 193 mil.
Talk about.
Nah, not that Zaz. What you call it? And he can earn up to 231 mil.
Yeah.
So
that's a standard extension. I mean, I think it's worth it, bro. If you're New Orleans,
All three are worth it, bro.
Yeah.
All three are worth
so
it.
far,
Darius, I don't even gotta speak on that.
5 years, another 193 mil.
Shout out to Rich Paul, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm trying to learn from Rich, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because he got Zach that bag. You know,
Well,
215.
his name wasn't on the list for a reason, because I don't know how I feel about Zach.
So put him on the list then. We can discuss it.
Nah, he ain't.
Let's put you on the spot right now.
Zach.
What's Zach LaVine worth this max? 5
No.
years, 215.
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
Overpaid him.
No.
It's going to be one of them contracts you look back like,
I
I like
know.
him as a player. I really do. But one, playing with DeRozan, he's never going to get that number one option treatment. And I don't know if he's okay with that, because some of the shots that he takes, he wants to be the number one option. I don't think he realized he's playing with DeMar freaking DeRozan.
He bamboozled y'all.
And
I'm sorry.
yeah, man, that handle and shot selection is a little skeptical, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was in the 3-point shootout. He put up a lot of bricks. I'm like, okay.
Yo, I'm waiting. What you got to say, man?
Yo, to quote one of the greatest men in the world,
Here we go.
Birdman. Are y'all finished or y'all done? Because first of all, y'all bugging, all right? I ain't gonna say much. I'm gonna let the play do the
So
talking.
he's worth that?
He's worth that.
I want to give him that much money, Ali.
I'm
Come on,
a-
you said you about to be future GM of the Knicks, bro.
Yes, I'm gonna let that play out and let y'all eat y'all
So
words.
the man is 27.
27. 5 years from now, 32, right?
And what is how long you got the Rosa for?
For another 3 years.
Okay, so we got the nucleus for. All right.
4 years. We straight.
Doesn't move much for me.
Okay.
Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it for me.
Y'all gonna have to eat your words when y'all looking at that standing.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna run this episode back.
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, let me know
I
if
can
I was
see it
wrong.
right now.
I mean, I've been hot this whole year, so I'm
I
taking
can
it.
see it right now. Bulls off the slow start. Levine trade rumors.
Slow start. I don't
Levine
panic.
So wait,
struggling.
Vooch is gone then, right? Is that?
He's a free agent next year, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Keep an eye on the number of games played for Zach Levine too.
Yeah, of course. It's all about health.
Listen, if he increases his bag, man, and
67.
chooses better shots to take,
Yeah. No, he
Absolutely.
has to improve in those areas, which I think he's gonna do.
and you think so?
Yes.
All them damn Mountain Dew commercials, bro.
Mountain
But you know how I feel.
Mountain
do
Yeah, I know how I feel. Yeah, no, don't say y'all giving him free promo, by the way. Yeah, I know how I feel about these commercials, man.
Yo, bro.
I told y'all, if you're doing commercials,
in
you're
the
not winning.
lab.
And please work on that bag. Come on now.
I mean, 24, 4-4 is not bad. That's very good. But
He's
the
gonna
year
improve.
before, you averaged 27, and
No.
you shot 50%.
Nobody
You
was
shooting
there.
47,
Look at that record, though. Nobody was there to
and
help
you only
him.
played 58 games.
Nobody was there to help him. They were shooting bricks. He was just going out there just shooting around,
You
bro.
said bricks.
He was going around just shooting around, bro. He didn't care.
All right. We'll give Zach.
All right,
a pass on
let's
this one.
let's hope he's in his bag for the summer.
He will
and
be.
they come back. All right.
They will be.
All right, so
All right.
we got kind of the big fish out the way. Let's go to my signing, my boy money making Mitchell Robinson. Got that 4 years, $60 million. How
I
you
like
feeling
it.
over there, Jericho Sims fan club?
I mean, I like it. I wanted him to come to the Bulls, but they're gonna have two athletic big men now.
I like
Sims
the
and
move a
Mitchell
lot. I
Robinson.
think
I'm high on that too.
So this is the first time the Knicks have extended a player since 1997.
Oh my goodness.
Charlie Ward.
What are we
Obviously-
doing?
Obviously, lets you know they don't know how to do shit right. But I'm sorry.
When the Knicks gonna get it together?
This
You
y'all
have
had
to
a,
waste a whole segment
I
on
had
that.
I had a bit of an epiphany. I was thinking if they could somehow turn RJ to a superstar, that team they could do it.
Listen,
They could do it.
last year we was jacking somebody from the towns. Kemba pulled up and left
No,
with the
no,
quickness.
no. I
So
don't think
that's the option anymore.
I don't think 5'9" point guard is the answer for New
Stop.
York. No, it's nothing
Do
against
not
him.
come for cardiac.
I'm not. He still got the greatest crossover to ever happen in the Garden.
Exactly. He did.
But
Made homie look like he was playing Twister.
we need. I'm talking about a young guy that got drafted from New York, 6'6", and now he doing something. But I think if they could convert RJ into really like a superstar, like averaging 25 plus a game, because then you got your number 2 in Jalen Brunson. If you keep him,
Great segment, by the way, too.
if you keep him, you got a third guy in Julius Randle.
Great segment, by the way. See, that's why
And
we a trio.
yeah, now we can talk about the extension of Mr. Jalen Brunson.
So, I mean, I feel like everybody in this room knew.
Tamper.
Yeah, I just want to know how much they're gonna find him.
Just to break it down for y'all at home. So,
Homies.
homies,
Tamper.
I'm talking about Jalen Brunson, by the way. His agent is Leon Rose's son. His dad was hired by the Knicks in May. So we all kind of knew where he was going to play. This
I won't be
offseason,
surprised
you
if
know what I'm
Dallas sue.
saying?
Nah,
Mark Cuban don't care, man.
Nah, I would sue. That's a lot of
Why you
colluding.
sue?
That sounds like a lot of colluding to me right there.
Yeah.
That just sounds like corruption.
They want their
all
point
over.
guard. You got to get it any means necessary,
Nah, that's
brother.
dangerous.
And
And
why
we've been
gotta
talking
be-
about it for months. So.
And why we gotta be the Knicks? Why? Like why? It couldn't be nobody
Because
else.
it's New York.
I mean, you could have done that in the dark.
York.
That deal could have been done in the dark. Like that.
They
your
didn't think
agent-
he was going to have a big playoffs like that.
No, that deal could have got done in the dark.
What you mean?
They didn't. We've been knowing about this before the playoffs. Like he was going to New York before the playoffs.
Oh.
Like, did you not like? We were talking about Brunson going before the season even ended. Like, so
Right.
I just smell collusion.
I
all
just
over
feel
that.
like if you're a point guard on the Mavericks, you end up on the Knicks, right? Dennis Smith.
we
Jalen
always
Brunson.
we always trading.
No.
We always trading. we always
bum
flip
ass-
flopping.
Bum.
Because
bum Baker
Nikita
made-
now
ugh.
on the Dallas as well.
Right. So,
So
but he got what, 3 years, 4 years, 104 million?
who?
JB.
I think it's up to like 111. He can earn up to 111. I think.
Shout out to my guy JB, man. Shout out to all the Nova players out there. Shout out to Dante too, going to Warriors. I think that's a good pickup. My boy
Bag
Solid
deserved
pick.
too. Bag deserved too. Oh, over those
Yeah,
negative news.
for y'all talking smack about JB, man, look up the highlights, bro.
Facts.
My boy's
Nah,
a
he's-
technician, man.
He going like he fits where New York
Solidified.
is. I feel like as a point guard.
I mean, would you rather have him or Elfrid Payton? Like, let's get into it. Well, who do y'all want?
nah, it's a huge
Y'all being
upgrade.
greedy right now.
When's the last time they had a great point guard? I don't want to take nothing away from D Rose, but I'm talking about like somebody that's gonna be here for
Never.
a while. What, Raymond Felton?
Yo, stop.
Okay, so
Yo,
Kayvon Looney,
yo,
3
that's
years.
crazy. Mike, you might as well have Mike Lowry. Stop playing, bro. Yo, sign Mike Lowry.
I know you was talking about Zah earlier.
You want to say
My
Nate
bad.
Robinson next?
You can say Nate.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, 3-time dunk champion.
Nah, I really Jason
That's
Kidd
it.
was like,
Jason Kidd. They had Jeremy Lin.
yo, do y'all remember that Baron Davis play?
Do you remember that Chris
Yo, I'm
Duhon play?
traumatized. Yo, have you seen that? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you remember Chris Duhon though was here? When we had Chris Duhon, Eddie Curry.
Chris
Oh,
Duhon.
yeah, I remember that.
Ar-
Damn.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Stephon Marbury probably.
Which one?
Then he got a tattoo of the symbol on his head.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
started doing
Damn.
Vaseline on live. So then he went crazy.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know, man.
It's been,
But yo,
it's been
for
tough.
those of you
Been
at
rough.
home, look up Baron Davis on the Knicks. That's I never seen a man career go so fast.
It's been a
my
long. Nah.
Terrible.
Yes. All right, you Looney, you said?
Looney, 3 years, 25.5 million.
I love it. Just wish he got more money though.
Chill, boy. You
Hey.
got to pay the big three.
Hey,
Thanks.
I mean, yeah, they could each give him $5 million. Steph could definitely give him $5 million.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Steph is doing what he got to do to make sure Looney
Yeah,
is in the loop.
of course.
Steph making the most money
He always looked like he hurt though.
always. But I mean, this man played all games last year, from 82 regular season to all
setting on
playoff
them
games.
picks. Come on now, big
Hey,
body.
Yeah, and I mean he's durable, so that's a really great re-sign. It's unfortunate they lost Gary Payton. I heard some things about that. Like some people are not happy that they lost Gary Payton to Portland.
Really?
Nah, hey bro, he's a great he
He
can guard
definitely-
1 through 4.
He definitely was needed.
He's
though.
a problem, and he can fly too.
I don't think he was like that.
I mean, it's great that they got Dante because I feel like that's a solid
I
replacement.
feel like he was a good replacement for
bro, he fit
Iguodala,
that
though.
team so perfectly.
Yeah,
He was catching bodies, guarding the best player. Like,
I think he was alright.
nah, I think he was solid.
bro, he was a good role player for.
Felt bad the way he got hurt by Dylan Brooks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
That
Dylan
was-
Brooks
that was
trying to take him out,
But to
son.
come back and win a championship and have a great, solid game 4.
Facts.
Come
Nah,
on,
he did his thing. He did his thing. I saw the little pass
Facts.
back to Steph in the corner.
facts.
I'm not shooting, you shooting. I can't. My
Exactly.
dream broke.
I mean, I'm passing to the greatest shooter of all time.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
I'll take that
Without
assist.
a doubt.
And running down the court celebrating.
Exactly.
Stephen Curry for three.
So I got like this NBA.com. Bulls picked up Goran Dragic, Andre Drummond.
I don't think I like that. that
somebody
Dragic
has. I
pickup.
like Drummond, but somebody has to go because I don't think
So
guards.
did they just leave the Nets and go to the Bulls, right?
Nah.
Nah, Drummond was on Nets.
Oh yeah. So yeah. I don't understand it. But guard wise, I think we got Lonzo, we got Levine, you got Ayo, you got Kobe, you got Dragic. More veteran help though, but
And
somebody.
the kid that you just drafted, you right, Terry.
But he's like a 3.
Okay.
He's 6'6".
So somebody's
I mean,
gonna be on the move.
somebody's on the move. I feel like it's Kobe. But nah, definitely. We didn't talk about Nurkic or Yusuf Nurkic.
Yes.
Portland. 4 years, 70 mil. You know they also gave Anthony Simons 4 years, 100 mil. I mean, let me get 25 mil a year to sit on the bench. Play behind Dame Lillard.
Stop,
I'm just saying.
bro. He's gonna play, bro.
Play. Yeah, he's gonna play, but he's gonna come off the bench.
That's fine.
No, yeah, I would 25 mil to come off the bench.
He's going to close the game for them.
Nah.
Josh Hart will not be closing the game.
He's one of the best defenders. You're gonna have him not close the game.
At the 3.
Okay.
I'll go Dame, Ant, Josh, Nurk,
I mean, Jokic, you could tell him and Dame's
Marcus.
bond.
I don't know who else the Blazers have on their roster.
I can't name you nobody else, bro, on that roster. How I feel about that pickup, that re-sign, you know.
Ant
Nurkic.
Simons?
No. I mean, yeah, we could talk about Ant. I think we did. We already did on the last episode.
Right.
We discussed that. Me and DC, you know, of course.
I
we
mean, but
agreed.
we still waiting on Damian Lillard, and what they doing with him?
No, he's back. He's
You staying?
on. Yeah. He's not going nowhere.
You're the Dame ambassador right here.
Why do y'all think my man's is what is this? You
Wow.
don't duck the smoke.
Oh, my bad.
You don't request a trade.
Hey,
He put in his time.
Definitely.
hey. I
Definitely.
mean, I like both signings. Do I see?
Portland doing anything?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Get this on wax, people.
Yeah, get it on wax.
Shaden Sharp. It's gonna surprise a lot of y'all.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they ain't doing nothing.
And Simons,
Bro,
look at that. You got
they-
a whole bunch of ball handlers and shot creators.
Do we have to continue? Do we have to list what's in the West right now?
So
did.
one signing I want to talk about, I feel like kind of went under the radar, was JaVale McGee to the Mavs. I think that.
That's sneaky.
Christian Wood, JaVale McGee, front court.
Sneaky.
I think if you're
That is
Dallas,
sneaky.
you have improved your front line
That is
tremendously,
super sneaky.
right? Because Bertrand's was good for the pick and pop, but McGee, that's You know,
Solid.
he's catching
Pretty
hella
solid.
lobs defensively. I
You know, Luka going to dime him up. That's what, hey,
exactly.
dunk, right in the paint. That's it. Pick and roll.
They need to go get somebody help him out, like with a ball handler, another ball handler.
No, they got Spencer.
Okay, but just one more. You lost Brunson.
Theo Pinson.
He almost killed the room, bro. He just got
I
dead
was,
silent.
I was trying to go for the Raymond Felton effect. No, no.
Nah, Theo's like a great, like, energizer off the bench. But I'm just Raymond Felton was probably the best point guard the Knicks had in a minute.
Stop,
Okay.
bro. I need you to. Stop.
I'm just saying,
I would take Jason Kidd at 57.
that's OD.
Bro, J. Kidd was balling on New York, bro.
No, it was not.
That's-
I remember Kyrie came and messed him up in that game, bro. Kyrie came and messed up the Knicks, bro.
that was probably his calling call.
Exactly. So
So, yo, I'm done up. That's it.
that's it. He's like, I can't do this no more. These guards are getting faster. But couple house cleaning, I guess, fellas. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's about
That's
this
it for
time
the
to move
NBA?
on. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
There's no really major signings yet.
We already talking about, well, not talking about, but what's on the TV right now is stinky Baker Mayfield.
It's
Browns,
official.
I'm gonna say it was exactly on the screen right now. Browns to pay $10.5 million of salary. Panthers to pay $4.85 million. Browns trading Baker Mayfield to the Panthers. Fellas, what do we think about this trade?
I'm just so excited to watch the Baker Mayfield versus Sam Darnold QB battle this summer.
I'm disgusted.
Can't wait.
I'm disturbed.
I wonder who's gonna win the job.
It's gonna be ugly.
Don't they also got PJ Walker? The guy from that UFL? UFL?
I believe so.
Yeah. Cam Newton too, right?
Ha!
Spark notes.
Spark notes. No,
listen.
Negative.
Done up. I feel bad for
It's just a sad day in football, to be honest. That this is the major headline.
Yeah, they just need something to talk about. To be honest,
I don't really know what to make of it.
I mean, you got two guys. I said it off here. You got two guys that showed you that you can definitely put a comparable roster around them, and they can't really do much to
Hot
elevate
dog
that
water.
team.
Yep.
So
And they play week 1. We just saw the schedule. Browns versus the Panthers.
I see some nasty. What was they do? What team was doing this? They was playing two quarterbacks. Was it 49ers? What team was playing two quarterbacks at one point? Was it Chicago? Well, I just see the Panthers doing that.
Playing both? Nah, Baker's going to win the job. Baker will win the job.
Yeah, start throwing
I don't believe it.
the wide receivers,
Throwing
underthrowing them,
knuckleballs.
overthrowing them,
I mean, all right, I'll give
throwing
you that.
on the
So
inside.
let's
You supposed to
look
throw on the
at
outside.
the numbers. Rookie season, 27 touchdowns, 14 picks, 63% completion rating. Not bad. Year number 2, he took a little dip, 22 touchdowns, 21 interceptions.
Just saw him get the ball overthrown.
26 TDs, 8 interceptions. And last year he's coming off the worst year. He had 17 touchdowns and 13 picks. So,
It's not like with the Browns he had a good roster.
oh, yeah, Kareem Hunt,
Absolutely.
Nick Chubb, David Njoku, OBJ, Jarvis Landry.
OBJ before he left.
I could go on and on about the artillery he had. I think Carolina's trying to find himself. I really think they are.
And
I
they're
mean,
not gonna find
McCaffrey
him.
plays about 4 games a year, so
It's running back
you
shelf
know,
life.
that's that. They did add Gilmore from Pats last year. They have a good secondary.
He went there for the bread.
Yeah, clearly they have a good secondary. But I do think Baker can win the job. And I say that because if there's any quarterback that's worse than Baker in the NFL, it's Sam Darnold.
That's
I
terrible.
can't wait to watch
I'm
this
just
QB
going based
battle.
off of that. I'll let you guys have the floor.
Hard
I
Knocks,
mean,
please do not pick the
No,
Panthers.
no,
Please,
no,
no. Your viewership is going to go down. Please don't do that to yourself.
This is strange to me, really. Like,
I
this
mean,
is really
Sam
strange.
Darnold's numbers from last year: 9 touchdowns, 13 picks. The year before, 9 touchdowns, 11 picks.
played on the Jets.
The Jets, he actually played better on the Jets, bro. Year number 1, 17 touchdown, 15 picks. 2019, 19 touchdown, 13 picks. So he's coming off back-to-back 9 touchdown seasons, but he has more interceptions than touchdowns. So that's why Baker Mayfield is going to start.
Okay, yeah, I see that, but I just think I got to see these QB. This is going to be the funniest QB battle of all time.
Bro, it's the worst. If it
That's
were
what I
like
mean.
2017, we'd be licking our chops right now. Oh, come on,
No,
Baker
you-
Mayfield, Sam Darnold, 2 of the best college quarterbacks ever.
No, you look like a fool if you thought these guys were going to be good.
Well, I mean, Cleveland thought he was going to pan out. They picked him number 1.
We're talking about Cleveland.
This is for you.
I'm talking about Cleveland, not the Cavaliers. I'm talking about the Browns, the doodoo stains. So,
Stop, bro.
All right.
Stop.
Okay.
They have the best running back tandem in the league.
Yeah, and they still can't win. So that tells you a lot.
But nonetheless, I guess
Not that much in the NFL.
y'all want to do y'all picks for divisions, right?
Oh yes. We did NFC East last week.
Ooh.
We did
Now-
the AFC North last week.
Also, I want
We didn't
to
do East.
touch on
did, like,
the CTE
Baltimore.
topic too as well, fellas.
No, we did that already.
Real quick.
We did East last week. East.
Yeah, we did.
NFC East.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully the NFL does some type of cleanup or, something more better with this whole CTE.
Oh
thing
yes,
that's going
Demaryius
on.
Thomas.
All right, Demaryius Thomas, rest in peace of soul. He unfortunately passed, and now doctors have found out that he had not sure about the stage number or whatever the case may be, but he did have CTE. And Des Bryant did have some choice of words saying that, majority of the players in the NFL are walking around with CTE. So there needs to be something figured out, or hopefully the NFL is working on some type of, I don't know, strategy or something preventive or to help when players do retire or, players currently playing, to diagnose that and to like find some type of, way to improve it, because who knows, or I don't know per se, but, or maybe they do know the effects, how players are, not improving after they retire, mentally. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that these players are advocating for themselves, and we do want Des Bryant to continue to advocate and speak up, because this is an important topic, and CTE is really a serious problem. And me being a former player playing football for like half my life, who knows, I could be walking around with something mild, but not, obviously I didn't play in college or in the NFL. Those, obviously the game gets faster, hits get harder. So I'm just hoping, man, that this gets somewhat solidified and we get better with this whole situation, because I don't know, it's not looking up right now.
Most definitely is
It's not.
not.
So sorry to get a little bit dark, but I really wanted to touch on that.
No, it's not dark. I mean,
very good point right there, bro.
no, 100%, bro. I totally agree, and I really think the NFL is sweating right now, because I don't know if y'all know, in 2016 they already settled the case for the CTE.
Right.
I think they either gave up $100 million or it was $1 billion. So I don't know if they want to cough up another one, but unfortunately, when you play contact sport, this is prevalent in it. This is going to happen, continue to happen. This continued, as much we're going to protect the quarterbacks, but the O-linemen, the running backs, the wide receivers, the linebackers, the cornerbacks, the safeties, those guys will continue to hit their heads over and over and over again, which is going to lead, unfortunately, to the situation happening again. So I'm sure they're sitting on pins and needles right now, sweating their minds out, because we're going to have to cough up maybe a Billy this time to really try to protect these retired players and the current players.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, this is tough. Honestly, it's tough, because this sport is great, but at the same time, this is the price you pay for it.
And I did not know, not to get off topic, soccer players too.
Oh, yeah.
From young, when you're getting the ball, getting hit on top of your head, that is so crazy.
Ironically, shout out to Ted Lasso. Watching that show is hilarious. But yeah, they wait till you can't do headers in certain leagues in soccer till you reach, I don't know if it's your early teens, but basically they don't want to stunt brain development.
Yeah.
So just hearing that, I was like, okay, soccer, that's a way to
thing.
go. I mean, you don't really play contact football now as a peewee, if I'm correct. It's not really contact.
It's like
Bro,
flag.
there is, bro.
But if you go to Florida,
there is, bro.
you go to Florida, they play for real.
Absolutely. There
Florida,
are Pop
Texas,
Warner leagues.
California.
They're not stopping that.
Yeah, they trying to train them into being the next breed of NFL
Hey,
players.
take some notes. They don't need to do, any head collisions this early while their brain's still developing.
We do need to stop that. Protect our young kids, man.
I mean, it was sad to see he was a young guy.
Yeah.
Not to say young, like I'm older, but he was in his 30s.
Demaryius Thomas. No,
Man,
he's a phenomenal
that is young,
player.
bro.
That is young.
It's very young.
That's young.
Great player off the field too, but both of y'all had great points about the CTE. They have to do something about it. I mean, we talk about Aaron Hernandez, Junior Seau's another one I just saw shot himself in the chest. Like, these players are human at the end of the day.
And I'm sure it's probably affecting some of these dudes that are having the domestic violence cases.
Yeah, no.
That's probably CTE. Definitely.
It's
Ray Rice.
Definitely something off in the brain.
Kareem Hunt.
And like you said, paying off the researchers, I mean, that's going to do something, but it's not doing for players right now. What are you doing? Are you preparing players to enter that phase of their life?
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
We need to do more.
You need to prepare them
That's
for
what we're
life
advocating for.
after football. You could go to school. You can wake up every morning, do something therapeutic to get your mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a brain disease, bro. So,
Or just have something. I think Des alluded to it. Just have something for players that are. I'm sure they do. I'll do the research on it, but
now though,
yeah, but have something so players can go and say, I'm still dealing with this. I don't feel right mentally. I mean, I'm sure it's there, but just
the toll it takes is ridiculous.
effort. But it's sad to see. Like I said, players are still dealing with this, even though 2016 it was huge. I don't know if y'all can remember it. It was huge.
Yeah, they had the whole
big.
Will Smith movie too, right?
Yeah.
They can't tell you have it until after you.
What they got?
Right?
I feel like
And they tell now.
I think they can do an MRI.
Yeah. They should be able to do something now.
They-
It
no,
has
they
to
can
be.
do-
It has to be
They
something
can scan your brain. I think definitely.
that they have now to diagnose that.
Yeah, and it's been. I feel like since it's been 6 years now, you should definitely have the science to definitely look in
Technology,
somebody's
all-
brain and
yeah.
see. Okay, this is not right. His brain is not correct. Because I'm sure they did an autopsy, examined the brain thoroughly, but
And me personally, definitely gonna do more research on it as well.
To answer your question, it could only be conducted post-mortem.
damn.
So until after
Really,
you die.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
But I feel like there's something though.
I mean, there's signs,
there's
obviously.
tales like
Yeah.
impulsiveness,
Right.
just acting erratically. I think that's.
Mhm.
I think you can tell somebody's personality and how they're reacting.
It's
to certain
changing.
stuff. Something's not right. Definitely. Sorry.
I'm sorry not to
All
laugh
jokes
at that,
aside.
but
Sorry.
yo,
Oh no, I'm dead serious.
nah.
I'm dead serious. I'm not even trying to
Do
laugh.
not disrespect my man's, bro.
My man said the deuces are ran off the field with
He
no
don't-
shoulder
he
pads
don't
or
got
nothing.
CTE. No, he don't. Stop. He ain't coming back to your team anyway.
That's good riddance. Yo, bro.
Yo, let's get into these picks, man.
He's
Come
gonna
on.
be the one to define it like
I
alive.
rock with.
I guarantee it, bro.
Oh,
no,
so we did
thank you, Marcus.
NFC.
We did NFC East
Definitely,
last week,
bro.
So
All
y'all
right,
want
so
to
NFC.
We can do North, Green Bay, Detroit, Vikings, and Chicago. Or we can talk about South, Atlanta, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Panthers.
yuck. The Panthers and the Falcons are in the same division.
Yeah.
God damn.
We can talk about AFC West.
That's 8 wins right
We
there.
can talk about the West. Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seahawks.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'll go with the lather.
Let's yeah.
All right.
Great breakdown right there, man.
Way
Oh,
more
y'all
interesting.
Y'all go ahead
You
first.
play a lot of Madden, don't you?
Yeah, NFC West, man.
Way more
Yeah, you
interesting.
can know Madden
but
online.
let's do it for the fans, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it interesting. Let's
Damn,
get it popping.
This is gonna be tough.
This is it's easy. Easy.
West.
Easy. Since y'all gotta think about it, I don't have to. Rams number 1.
Absolutely.
Cardinals 2. Cardinals and Niners tied for 2.
No.
Stop.
No way.
Stop.
Tied for 2.
Wait a minute.
Tied for 2. I just think I don't know what the Niners are doing right now between Lance or Garoppolo, but you saw that they were second place last year, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that's because of Debo.
Exactly my point. And same thing with Arizona.
Did they
I'm not-
re-sign Debo?
Yeah. No, they still got him. I think they re-signed him. I'm sorry. But I think those two are like deal breakers for me. Kyler, he's good at the beginning of the year. They're probably going to get like an early 7. They're going to be 8-1. And then, always towards the end of the year, he starts to fizzle out. So that's why, in the 49ers, I feel like they pick it up towards the end of the season. So that's why I feel like, they'll be at least tied or one. It'll be a game difference between 2 and 3 for them. But if I want to say, yeah, I'll go 49ers 2, Cardinals 3. Unfortunately, Drew Lock and the Seahawks number 4.
Yeah. Seahawks definitely gonna be at the bottom of the ladder.
Seahawks
bro.
are last for me too.
Yeah.
Bottom of the ladder.
But
But I got Cardinals too.
Cardinals. You got Rams number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's no brainer. They won in that division.
about
Granted,
to shock,
stay
about to
healthy.
shock the world.
Okay.
What?
Cardinals number 1.
You bugged over the Rams?
Yep.
You bugged out, bro.
Yep.
This is the same guy that said traded Kyler Murray, right? If I'm-
Absolutely.
Still waiting on it.
Would you trust him to win this division?
Yeah, no, they started the year 10-2 last year. A couple injuries shook them up, but I think the addition of Hollywood Brown is gonna add another layer to that offense. And I just am not really sold on that Rams defense without my boy Von Miller. I don't think Bobby Wagner is a solid linebacker, but he doesn't bring that same
You're
that Vaughn
talking
does.
about
You know what I'm
Aaron Donald.
I know Aaron Donald is there, but I'm saying he benefited from
Aaron-
having Vaughn.
Aaron Donald.
He's gonna be
He
No,
did
no,
that.
no, no,
He
no,
did
no,
that.
no,
He
no,
did
no,
that
no.
before.
and Bobby Wagner ain't Von Miller.
See, I hear that, but you got to pick your
saying.
poison though.
First of all, he did
Are you
that.
gonna Are you gonna leave Aaron Donald alone, or are we
No.
gonna single coverage Von
Bodies.
Miller? Von Miller.
Bodies on bodies on bodies. Franklin.
Von
Bodies.
Miller. Von Miller definitely benefited from playing along Aaron Donald.
I know,
bodies,
but
bodies.
that's what I'm doing when Aaron Donald's in
Bro,
that.
and what
Bodies.
he's gonna go? What he's gonna do?
I know slow
Right
ass
through-
Bobby Wagner ain't catching
right through
nobody.
that
No, you
triple
forget
team.
about Leonard Floyd, bro. Forget about Leonard Floyd. I know he's not Von Miller, but you're
Shout
gonna
out-
benefit
shout out to
playing.
him.
You're gonna benefit from playing alongside Aaron Donald
I
because
mean-
he's getting double and triple team.
All I'm saying is, bro, same thing we said about the Bengals
Mm.
is the jig is up. We gonna know what y'all going for.
I can't believe you so high on Hollywood Brown, bro.
Hollywood swinging.
No,
Yeah,
Nah,
Hollywood-
him and Kyler played together at Oklahoma. That's
Yeah,
gonna be-
Hollywood,
I don't
DJ.
care if they play together. Or
And
not,
then once
man.
my boy D Hop come
my
back,
man be dropping the ball.
Did they pick up
stop
AJ
that.
Green?
He ain't playing with Lamar no more. He gonna play.
No,
Kyler,
what you mean? What,
Kyler
not
gonna get him
playing
the
with-
ball where he need it.
Lamar was dropping him dimes and he was dropping the ball. Come on, let's go
But
back to the film.
this is college.
Film never
you gonna
lie.
run it back. Listen,
No,
man, I'm
I
saying
don't wanna
at
hear that.
Oklahoma. Well, you got YouTube here, man.
I don't want to hear that.
Let
We
me-
can pop up YouTube, and
You know what I'm
I will pop up them
But
drops.
I'm going Cardinals number one. They were 10-2. You know what I'm saying? They had a couple injuries, but
shaking my head.
I think AJ Green. You looking at AJ Green, D Hop, looking at Marquise Brown. Those are some big time.
Ertz.
Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying?
Who's their running back? This dude. He's come back. He was in Pittsburgh. Connor.
Yes, and he led the league in touchdowns last year. So I know I've been a huge critiquer of Kyler Murray.
That was
Have you
great.
now?
Number two.
But I'm going with them number one. I'll go Rams number two. Third, I'll give Jimmy G and Debo. And last but not least, my boy DK. I'm sorry, bro. Just request a trade.
Free DK.
You and
As
Lockett.
always.
You
Free
got.
that
You might as well
man.
have me as your quarterback out there. You got Drew Lock playing.
Can New York go get DK?
Giants or Jets?
Would love it.
I'm not talking about no bum ass Jets.
Sorry,
man.
sorry.
Come on now.
Would love DK in the Big Apple.
Let's go.
Wish.
Get DK to the Giants, man.
But I don't know what would they would trade.
All right, y'all let us know what y'all think
That's
the
true.
total win totals would be for
NFC
that.
West. Yeah, we'll
NFC
put up
West.
a poll. Who y'all rocking with? Y'all rocking with Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp?
Kyler Murray. Just coming off a Super Bowl. Yeah. Talking about you taking Kyler
Triple
over.
crown. Come on, man.
Come on
I'm
now.
sold.
But we couldn't end.
And let's
this-
hope everybody stays healthy as well. Let's
Right.
throw it out there.
Yeah, we want to see that.
We can't end a podcast without giving shout outs and pointing out to what's going on in the world. So, as y'all all know as well, but if you didn't, Brittany Garner has contacted the White House to express, what's going on with her and why she's still locked up overseas. But we're going to keep on, championing her name. Free Brittany Garner.
Yes.
I know it's different overseas, different laws, different policies, but I just think she served enough time where she doesn't need to be there for an additional 6 months or, what I deem is very, very minor. But like I said, she's in a different country, so things are ran differently. But we should do everything in our power to try to get her back between the NBA and the government. We should do everything in our power to definitely bring her back.
Big facts. Hopefully she does come back home.
Yeah,
soon.
no, she will. I believe
Soon.
it. I believe it.
And let's just talk about the politics here. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, she's under investigation for large-scale transportation of drugs. She had a vape cartridge. Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
one vape oil. Let's be real here. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere's different though. That's what I'm saying.
Everyone is different, but just come on, man.
I know.
Give me a break.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? She's a multi-talented WNBA star. She's a college star. She has a wife and kids here. She can even speak to her wife for her anniversary. Like, that's
And
That's
being,
heinous.
like we said, being real, she's a pawn, all right, in this big chess game. Unfortunately,
man,
in this
screw
big
the
world,
chess game, bro.
bro.
It's about
That's,
life.
that's what it is.
I
That's
know.
what it
No,
is.
you're
With these
right
high,
about that.
with these higher powers and what they do, it's tough.
Just
all
toiling
right?
somebody's
And we-
life is
and we-
no joke.
And we're talking about governments, all right?
Saying that she
So-
could face up to 10 years, which is blasphemy to me.
It's not worth it. I said, if she was moving pounds of those cartridges, then yeah.
Yeah, like, look what
Well,
Montrez was doing. Not to throw you under the bus, Montrez, but that guy was
We talking
Wildin'.
about we talking
on
about
a
one cartridge.
highway.
We talking about one cartridge.
Baby, come out. He was what?
We talking about one cartridge. But like I said, everywhere Russia's different from America, so just there's different rules, different policies that you got to play by. But
Free BG, man.
yes, I believe she'll be back. Hopefully soon. She could be with her family and friends. We're praying for you.
And also, I want to touch on, man, ladies and gentlemen, please be safe out here in this world. It's a lot going on, these massive shootings, and a lot of videos that we're seeing online. It is very, very traumatizing to see. So I highly recommend stay safe, put the phone down. All right, this is something that we're not supposed to be exposed to at this, how fast social media be getting these videos posted online, and we're seeing all this chaos. We're not supposed to see that, honestly. So please stay prayed up. Love one another. Tell each other that you love each other. And just stay safe. That's what I want to touch on, really. It's a lot going on in this world, and life is short. All right, so please leave with love always, and stay safe.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, I want to touch on that too. To the folks that, got affected by that Highland Park shooting. We keep talking about this over and over again. It's frustrating. It's been happening since we've been 8-9 years old, from Sandy Hook to now. But
Right.
something has to be done about these mass shootings, man. I don't understand the real reason behind it. I don't understand the fulfillment you would get from altering so many people's lives in such a short span. Those kids in Texas, fearing for their lives.
Right.
I'm not going to get into detail. Also, rest in peace to Jalen Walker. If you don't know, do your research. I don't want to describe it, but he was brutally murdered, over 60 shots. The body cam footage was released, and just like DC said, man, just spread love, positivity, man. We got.
Stay prayed up, please.
It's getting real treacherous. Just reach out to your loved ones and make sure that you tell the person or whoever you're around, you love them and support them, because you never know, man. You never know.
Y'all too nice, man. I mean, yeah, we're going to spread love and positivity. I am, but at the same time, we got to hold these people accountable.
We do.
And I'm going to speak directly to the police, okay?
Hey.
Yo, y'all listening? If you can apprehend and arrest a Caucasian man as he walks into a church and kills people.
Right.
If you can apprehend and arrest another Caucasian man that can walk into a supermarket and kill people. If you can grab another Caucasian man that shot up people at a parade and not shoot him and not kill him, I'm sorry. You can, whether he's unarmed or armed, apprehend a black man and not kill him.
Absolutely.
The hypocrisy, I'm actually done with it. I'm sick of it. It's showing that you guys can take somebody. I don't care if it's in a different state, different county. It's glaring. It's sad. It's annoying that obviously you guys don't get it, but you can definitely do it. It's shown to me that you can definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
The job can be done. It's just whatever personal bullshit that you live by, don't be a cop. It's that simple. You don't gotta do that shit.
I
you
agree.
don't have to do it.
I agree.
If that's too much for you, don't do it.
And don't let the power of a badge and a uniform get to your head either. All right? Because we don't want to talk about the origin of cops. The origin of cops, people that lost in the Civil War. Southern people, racist. They lost the Civil War, but they had fun firing guns at opposing people. So they said, hey, let's throw on a badge, let's throw on a uniform. We'll become police. That is the birth of police, ladies and gentlemen.
If you didn't know. But it's a tough job. You can throw that all around, but I just think it's not that complex when it comes to handling certain
And
things.
for those that do your job correctly, we commend you.
F that.
You gotta
F
take
that.
the proper
you hold
training.
you hold those bad apples accountable.
People that
You're
do their
right.
job
So we end
correctly.
this culture of, unfortunately, somebody getting lit up with 60 shots. They didn't even fire one.
Reports of a shot coming from his vehicle. Routine traffic stop.
And if you've seen the whole thing that happened in Buffalo, not even Buffalo, I'm sorry, Baltimore, the corruption that the police was doing down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to believe that he fired a shot. They could have just fired it and said, yeah,
Well,
he
they
did
could
it
have planted
after
the
he
gun in
was
his car.
smoked.
Right.
So, like I said, I'm kind of just done with the BS. Like, it's shown in history. I just gave you 3 different instances. I don't care if they were different states, different towns. It's shown that you can take down a person without killing them. If a man can walk into a church and kill innocent people, if a man can walk into a supermarket and kill innocent people, and they can go into a parade and kill innocent people, and you can take them in cuffs.
Into a school.
And on top of that, he took that
Took
bastard.
home in a Burger King.
He took home in the Burger King.
It's disgusting.
If you can do that,
Tough.
if y'all can't do that, it's obviously shown you can do that with whether they're black, white, green, fucking alien. You can do it.
Should never matter.
So it shouldn't. No, sad it is. It's a primitive mindset. But
So can we ask the aliens to come out from space and get rid of the bad apples?
No, I'm telling y'all, that's the day that the human race unite.
Let's get a hard reset.
Harming.
Right. But no, Craig. Like I said, we appreciate y'all.
Yo, family, please
We
stay
just-
prayed
yeah,
up.
man.
Continue to
You know,
love.
we hate to get political,
Yeah,
but
but
you know
we got to. We got to
No,
touch
you're
on that.
right.
We got to touch on that.
We got degrees and we working over here.
voice
You
of
feel
the
me?
future,
We ain't
man.
no dumb
But
studs.
we all love y'all support.
Yes.
We're loving it.
Thank you.
WNBA
are
All-Star
enjoying
game this Saturday.
Yes. Big shout out for us cracking over 100
Facts,
views.
yo.
Let's go,
and on
baby.
followers.
Love
Shout,
that.
shout out to
I love
Mark
it. I
Bays
love it.
once again, man.
Yes.
I don't-
Absolutely.
Coming in clutch.
Know
The
what I'm
interview
saying?
was fire. If you haven't checked it out, go
Tune
do
in.
that.
Shout out to everybody that commented on the YouTube video.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Shout out to my pops.
Facts, yo. Shout out
Big
to Big
facts.
Shout out to Daryl
Big to Ray.
Caldwell.
Big to Ray.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that showed love
Yes,
on
sir.
Facebook, Instagram.
we love it
No
all.
Cred Podcast.
We see it, we hear it, and we're gonna try to do our best to make sure we
Yeah, y'all
fulfill
gonna see
these.
how we look sooner than later. You know what I'm saying?
And we always here. We're gonna continue.
Yes, sir. So that's us checking out, y'all.